Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about a couple different things. First thing is the videos, okay? DDP classes 4 and 5, I have to record your videos first because you're the first class I started with the video recording for. So for those classes, I'm sorry, but your agenda is going to pop up first without a video. So just kind of ignore it for right at the moment, especially since normally I'm doing this video super early compared to, when your actual class time is. So make sure that you guys are actually, taking a chill pill, as it were, and kind of waiting for me to work on this. The other thing, if you have a problem anywheres in here, okay, any type of problem, email me. The comments, for some reason, I'm getting some of them, but I'm not getting all of them, and I don't know why. Google Classroom is probably their servers are probably being used way too much, so they might just be glitching out a little bit. So make sure that you actually email me with any problems that you actually have. Next, if you want the packet, because there is going to be some drawing components, so you're going to need the packet. Now, if for any reason you can't get the packet from the school, okay, which before you go and get the packet from the school, I do suggest you call the school to make sure they have a packet ready for you. Because some of you guys have been having issues with that. Now, if you can't get the packet for any reason, email me, okay? Don't post it as a comment because, again, for some reason this comment stuff is not working the greatest. So email me. Now, with that said, old bell ringers. Okay, now we're going to get down to the agenda here. Old bell ringers. Make sure your bell ringers are done. You do have a bell ringer for today. So if we go under classwork, and you have a 320 bell ringer right here. So the 320 bell ringer is simply talking about line and shape. Okay, and like the difference between them two, define them, so on and so forth. Now, if you're not sure what that is, if we go down to here from last class, I gave you a presentation PowerPoint. In this PowerPoint, I want you guys to look through it. It's going to help you, okay, this PowerPoint right here, it is going to help you with your matrix, okay? It's also going to help you with your flashcards today, all right? Now, I'm kind of going to go a little bit all over the place here, as it were. Now, we talked about the bell ringer. I'm kind of going backwards a little bit in this case, and I want to talk about your vocab assignment. Your vocab assignment, the PDF is right here, guys. So, doing it is going to be super easy. You have the key term, you have the definition. You put both of those on a slide with a picture, and you get an automatic 100. A lot of you guys need that 100. So I would definitely do it, especially since it's going to be a project grade 100. So make sure that you're actually doing this and, getting it done. From last class, a lot of you guys were having issues with this right here, the matrix. All right? What I'm going to tell you right now, what you want to do is pretty simple. One, you want to simply click, because all of you guys should have this as your own copy. You each should have a copy of this. So if this stuff showed up from my David's Teeth thing, my example from the last video, make sure you delete those. But you should be able to just click into the box and start typing. If you open it, so there should be a little open icon up here. If you open it with Google Docs, okay, I'm going to suggest you open it with Google Docs, okay? If for some reason it still doesn't work, go to File, make a copy, and try that. If it still doesn't work, email me, okay? That way we can kind of solve the issue on a person-by-person basis. With that said, a lot of you guys, you need to read the document. So right here's the document that goes with it. It has an introductory explaining what you need to do. Then it has the procedure. Okay? The procedure goes step by step what you need to do. First step, locate 5 man-made items. All right? Take a photograph of those items. I'm telling you, you can either A, take a photograph, B, sketch, or C, find it on the internet. Okay, I'm giving you that third option that's not even on here. 2, document your visual analysis of those 5 products on the visual design principles and elements matrix chart. Okay, so first we were doing the matrix chart last class. So if we skip over this index card, there's an example of the matrix right here. Okay, so right here, there's an example of the matrix. And then I gave you an example as well. So make sure you're following this document to the T. Not only that, I have a rubric here. Make sure you are following the necessary things for the rubric. All right? Okay. Now, this right here, if you hovered over it, it will tell you that this is the matrix. Right here, it says the same thing, except it says flashcards. So, opening that same document, because this is all in the same document, but I'm reposting it in every one just to make sure you guys have it. After it says matrix chart, it says then on an index card. And then attach your image on the card and include your name, the name of the product, identify the visual principles and elements that are evident in that product. Also note and explain any obvious disregard for a principle of design. For example, if a design appears chaotic, lacks unity, note this and explain why. Okay? Now, there is an example of the index card right here. So if you're taking a picture with your phone, you can upload pictures like pretty easy. And I'll show you why that's important. You can also do this again on an index card with a really quick sketch. The sketch doesn't have to look perfect. Okay, I would color it and pencil your sketch, kind of like this image up here. All right. However, with that said, I'm not telling you guys it has to be on an index card. Okay. It just needs to be on something. Okay. Don't go out and tell your parents, hey, we got to go to Walmart because I got to buy index cards. That defeats the purpose of this quarantine. So use whatever you have in your house. Even if it's loose leaf paper, you know, fold it, tear it in half. There you go. You got 2 index cards. All right. So on one side of that index card, you're going to put your name, what it is, and then you're going to talk about the elements. Now for this one, you can be short and sweet, unlike the matrix. Then you can talk about the principles. All right. We're literally going to put the principles down, like which ones, dash line, and then explain to me why they meet those principles, okay? Now, if you can't do this index card for any reason, okay, and you can't do a physical copy of it, go here, okay? So on Google Slides, I'm just going to create a presentation, and I'm actually going to, in this case, select a theme first. Now, I know how this theme looks, so I'm actually going to select this one. And I'm not worried about that first one at all. If anything, just type your name so I know whose it is. What I really am looking for is if we go to layout, I'm looking for this layout here. All right. And you can change the color. You can pick a different one. I'm just saying this will make it easier. So right here, I can call it whatever I want. So I'm going to go continue with that theme of the David's tea mug. All right. And if you want to reuse your items, I'm okay with that. However, I am going to suggest that you find new items. So I'm going to, again, do this. I'm going to go to my matrix, actually. Open a new window. So, I don't know if you saw me, but I kind of clicked on this like 3-line box. If that's what you're getting to, guys, just click on it. It will open it in a new window, and then you can go to the Google Docs. Okay? So, from here, I have shape. Okay? So, I'm going to go to Elements. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put shape. Shape of mug, comma. And then I'm going to go to principles. And here is where I can kind of be like fancy if I really wanted to. Oh, I don't want numbers. Yeah, we want this. Okay, so principles. And I had, let's see, balance. Okay, so I'm going to put balance. Images on mug and shape of design. Okay, so again, I'm basically doing what was on that flashcard. Okay, so I know I'm kind of going back and forth on different things here, but if I go to that flashcard, okay, I'm simply putting it in the Google Classroom. Alright, so right here, I got the David's Tea mugs, and I can move my stuff around, guys. So make sure you're doing that. Throat's getting dry. Alright, been talking too much. Alright, so you got the David's Tea mugs, you put the elements, you got your principles. You can also change how this is all laid out. I don't care. And then we're going to go here. And I did copy and paste the image on here, so I'm just going to go Control-C for copy, and then Control-V for paste. So there we go. And then I'm going to actually crop this image because there's a lot of white around this, which is, ooh, didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to hit it again so it crops it. Then I'm going to go like this and hit the crop button again. And, oh, wrong one. Gonna go here. I don't really care if it says color changing or not. Alright, now I can make my image smaller. And voila! Okay. I did it again. Here, I'll get rid of that so I stop doing that. Alright, so voila! I have a flashcard. Okay? So if I was to actually print this out, I can fold it over, and there we go. I got a flashcard. So this is another option that you guys have available to you. If you wanted to do this, I'm more than willing to let you guys do it. So that's what you can do for the flashcards. So let's see. Did we cover everything on the agenda? Bell ringer. Okay, you guys got a bell ringer every day, but also make sure you're doing your old ones if you haven't done them. Flashcards, just showed you how to do that. Matrix, showed you how to do that again. Vocab, showed you how to do that again. Alright, cool. So we covered everything. Again, if you have any questions, it's faster if you email me, so please make sure you email me. I check that first, and I check that more often, actually, than the Google Classroom itself with the comments. Normally the comments do go over to my email. Lately they haven't though. So make sure that you're looking in those and checking. Alright, so with that said, that's all I got for you today. And see you in the next video. Bye.